Hey, Mark Meldrum, Sponsor Garage, and today we're going to go out and work on the Impala, and I apologize if I sound kind of snarky in the video, but let's just say I had some comments on Facebook that kind of twerked me off, and I'll get into that a little bit. But hey, we got the Guardians out in Houston tonight, so that's why I'm on vacation all week until Friday. And then we got the Cavs playing tonight. So in between hoops, in between some hits, let's watch Meldrum's Monster Garage. Here we go. Hey, Mark Meldrum's Monster Garage, working on the 59 Impala today. And I've got the Chevrolet passenger car shop manual out. And the reason I mention this is the other day I was working on the dash over there on the 59, and somebody says, well, just read the shop manual on Facebook on how to put this thing together. Well, let me tell you, the shop manual doesn't tell you everything about putting these cars together. I'm going to give you a couple examples here. The first one is I was trying to set the transmission in neutral. This is a 3-speed transmission that I have. The linkage is in the column. This is blocked, so that's the only picture I have of this. And your general description in here is no changes affecting the service procedure have been made to the 3-speed and overdrive transmissions. New control linkage, figure 1, incorporating the idler level in the second and third shift rod is used. All adjustments remain the same as for 1958. And you go on to read everything about the manual transmissions, and they don't talk about how to adjust it. So apparently you have to have a 1958 shop manual to know how to adjust a column shift. So, hey, that's one issue I have with shop manuals. Here's another issue, okay? Been working on the rear windows, and my nephew Charlie was over here, and I know he wanted to help me in the worst way yesterday, but I had to struggle through this myself to get it right. So as you can see, nice diagram here, but I don't have any rear view facing this view on how to do it. So I had a challenge putting this together. So I'm going to show you how this thing goes together. All right, here we go. It's really, really hard to show you how to put window mechanisms in, but I'm going to attempt to show you a little bit. So this is the window mechanism I was struggling with yesterday, and as you can see, it goes up. Now I don't have any of the chrome or seals on there right now, but now I have a working window. And boy, yesterday I had this thing all jammed up, and it was really tough to get into. So fortunately, I have a spare rear glass. If you'll note, that was a tinted glass. This is a clear glass, and we had spare parts to go in here. So this is the mechanism that you're putting together inside here. I wish you could see right through this, but you can't. So you have to look down here. You have to look through the window, and it's just a challenge, especially if you're doing it by yourself. So you can see the window. This is the mechanism that makes the window go up and down. All right. So there's a little lever that goes back and forth, and it pulls this up and down. That's already inside the door. This roller here goes all the way at the back, and there's a little track for that to set in to pull it down the right way. And then this is your big track that you have. And as you can see, there's a couple rollers in there. I'll take this off for you. All right. So there's a couple rollers there. All right. So that's basically how it goes. I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to go over, and I'll try to put the camera on the tripod and show you how it goes in. All right. Now I'm over on the passenger side, and that arm I was talking about talking about over there. Here you can see it going up and down. All right. And it's going to go in this track right here in the middle. Oh, it's really hard to move around here. Sorry. So it's going to go in that track right there. So the other track, like I say, this is all hard to see now. That track I was talking about with the two track system is right here, and we're gonna get that going through the top here, and I'm gonna keep this track back here. I'm keeping that nice and loose so things will fit in there smoother. All right, so on the other side, I took that small track out and put it in later. So that's another way you could do it. I might even do it that way. We'll see how this goes. All right, now I know this isn't the angle you probably want to see, but at least you'll see me struggle a little bit, and I can show you some of the pointers of getting this window in place. So like I said, some of the things you may want to do here is you may want to put a new seal on here. And Chris Knavel was over the other day and he helped me push this on. Good soapy water is a real good thing, but you need a couple hands, one pushing, one pulling to get it on there. So, all right, now getting this in there, all right, you're gonna wanna start with the glass kind of tilted in towards the car here, and then you're gonna start to feed it down into the channel. Now, you'll probably want to put tape on there, like I've got some tape there. All right, and the first thing you want to do is you're not going for the channel yet. You're just getting it past this lip up here, because it's kind of tricky to get past that lip. And you're going to constantly be moving and wiggling and all sorts of stuff to get this where you want it. Okay, so there you go. I got it where I want it. All right, so now I'm gonna jump in the car here and I'm gonna see if I can start guiding this into the tracks. Maybe I'll flip the camera around here. All right, let's try a different angle. All right, I know I'm gonna get my big fat body in the way, but at least you'll be able to kind of see what I'm doing. The flashlight's not for you, it's for me, so I can see inside here. And like I say, I know my big fat body is gonna block everything that you wanna see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to look. I can get the camera where I want. This is so uncomfortable. You're in a bad spot and there's clips that you can hit and all sorts of stuff. All right. You're almost going to feel you're going to stick your arm in here. No, you can't see that. You're going to stick your arm in here and you're almost going to feel for where all these rollers are and try to get them started. It's like you get one roller started and then another one stops. So I'm going to stop the camera there and reposition. Maybe I'll give you a better shot. All right, I'm going to try to show you this on the inside here. So you can see that one roller that's at the bottom of the window is started in this track. And I know you can't see the other one, but it is started in the far track. And then up here, I don't know if you can see, let's see if we can get the camera. I don't know if I can, let me switch it around. And if you see right there, you can see the roller. Okay, this is the back of the window is started. So now I'm just gonna jiggle it down. All right, the method that always helps, get a hammer out. In this case, I'm gonna use my hand as a hammer and I'm just gonna. All right, so now it's starting to go down in the track. And yeah, I know I'm forcing it a little bit, but the other thing you want to that it fights is this little rubber piece. You got to get that shoved back down in the channel. So that's a little bit of a challenge. So you got all this stuff going on all at the same time. It's like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. all at the same time. So anyway, we will continue on here to this challenge. All right, now I got it kind of sliding up and down. Good. Sorry, I'm pausing the camera here. And I'm trying to get the track in down here. So we're trying to see this is below this. So the challenge now is to get it into that track so it pulls the window up and down. So more jiggling and giggling. All right, there you go. We got the glass in, and reach around here and show you it goes up and down. So we are set. It's a little stiff right now, but we'll put some oil on it and we'll be all set. So pretty cool.